Yes, and we are at the Whiskey A Go-Go in Hollywood, California, and we are here to see the Hardway. And we are speaking with Eric Jeffries and Joe Drock. And we also have two of the Hardway girls here.
April Showers.
How are you guys doing?
All right, we're having May flowers.
Yes. Nice. So you know what? I'm going to give you the mic, and I'm just going to ask you some questions, and then you guys, just kind of tell us about your band and how you guys came about. So you go ahead and hold that for all of you, or you can let the ladies hold it.
What do you want to know?
I want to know, how did you guys come together? I know you have a couple of CDs out, and you started off by saying you weren't meant to be a band in the first place.
No, we weren't. This thing started out as a vanity project. I mean, I'd played in Boston. I went to Berklee College of Music 30 years ago. I played in Boston with a bunch of bands. We opened for Motorhead and Wendy O and a bunch of people.
Nice.
And, after that thing kind of fell apart, I came out here because this is where I always wanted to live. And played a bunch of bands that never kind of went anywhere. So I kind of got out of it for like 20, 25 years. And then I stumbled across this son of a bitch right here.
That's right. Man.
Yeah. And I had all these songs I'd written over the years that, some were good, some were shit, you know what I mean? And I got together with him, we kind of fleshed it out, and we started writing songs and recording them together, and they came out so good that, our bass player at the time that played on some of these things was Todd Chason from Tough, the bass player from Tough.
Okay.
And he's like, well, you got this 20 songs, and 10 of them you really want to put out, but nobody's going to buy it if you don't put the band together. So that's how the Hardway was born. Yeah. Todd's a whore. Anyway.
And you guys got together in like 2009?
2009, yeah. So the record came out in 2010, the first record.
Okay.
And then we kind of put the band together.
It was just you guys only, right?
Yes.
Eric and I.
Yeah, we did all the instruments. We brought in an occasional drummer.
Right.
We'd bring an occasional drummer on this thing, but Joe would play on some stuff. But we did everything ourselves. It wasn't supposed to be a band, and
It's not great, right?
It just started coming out better and better, and next thing you know, it was writing itself.
Yeah, I was writing. I'd written in a few years, and now I'm starting writing new things. Diabolical Bitch, and Walking Dead. And
most women say, I don't know about that, but I couldn't stop listening to that. Awesome. So just in case. And I do love the battle between heaven and hell.
That was another one when we started writing. It's epic, isn't it?
It's a beautiful horror song, but it's amazing. You really do need to go check out, Cave Woman and all these other songs that they have out, and that is their first CD. They do have a second CD right now called
Police Brutality.
You see it every day.
This is a lot more refined from the first. The first one, like I said, it was kind of a mishmash together, but it came out solid, and it had a solid content to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we started to put together a band. We started playing out, and everybody seemed to fucking love it. And I'm like, how when you write songs, you don't know, well, is this good enough to be commercial? And people are like, killing themselves over it. So I'm like, okay, well, here we go.
Well, and then when you start seeing crowds showing up to your shows, and then more and more, then you know you have something.
Our first show was at the Key Club, and it doubled during the time of our set.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
We had twice as many people when we started. Yeah, so, it kind of took off. And we went through some band changes and this, that, and the other. We've played with basically everybody, Michael Schenker, anybody you can think of, but you
have a long list of impressive people that you have opened for. I did notice that. Now,
John Holt, you're not going anywhere. You're going to come into this.
Oh, how about
this is our other guitar player, John Holt.
Woo, John Holt.
John Holt, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Yeah. John's kind of a retard. He's slow, so we have to kind of help him through interviews.
Well, I play fast.
Cue cards, but trust me, I need a lot of studying myself.
But no, after the band kind of fell apart at the end of 2013. We kind of like fluffed our way through with videos we had done before.
I like that.
Yeah, right. But we
That's how I got the gig, by the way.
We put it back together at like the end of 2013, and then we brought in John and our bassist Tim Luce, and we've had Bobby Rock plays drums with us. We also have Jonas Streffer, who's our drummer, who's been with us. Jonas is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Nice.
We worked with Matt Starr and Chili from Puddle of Mud, and Mike Dupke from Wasp, which he hit me up today. Dupke's
really?
doing good. Yeah, yeah. He said something really rude and offensive on my Facebook page, which is what do you expect from him?
That's why we're like,
But actually,
not rude and offensive, but hey.
no, rude and offensive is good. Don't kid her.
You know what? So tell us then, how did the lovely ladies join your band? Can you
Coco
kind of
has been
maybe
with us from
come
day
to the
one.
front here and kind
Coco
of,
has been with us from our very first
very
show.
front, okay.
9 years.
so let's
9
see
years.
how
Back when
Lost
she
my
was
voice.
like 12.
I lost my voice. Sorry. I lost my voice from too much partying.
Yeah, so tell us, how did you come about? How did you join the band? You beginning, what happened? Did they drag you in?
Yeah, he hit me in the head when I was dancing on stage as an in-betweener at the whiskey.
bottle at her.
No, I'm just kidding. No, he asked me.
What's the memory?
He-
It was your band
yeah,
automatically she's
yeah.
dancing for, right?
He approached me and I was like, okay, because I don't know, I was like an in-betweener, just like dance for the music.
I'm like, whatever, it's Tuesday.
I'm like, okay, sure. No, but then
Tuesday lasted
yeah,
forever, right?
yeah.
You just stayed with the band.
Yeah, but that's what I wanted to do. I came here to like dance for bands, not to be an in-betweener. So I'm not an in-betweener anymore. Yay!
What about you?
Oh, hi. April.
Scour.
I was dancing one night as an in-betweener here at the Whiskey, and for some reason or another, I was asked to dance with you guys.
Your ass.
They needed another dancer, and they asked if I would dance for them, and I was like, yeah, of course, you guys rock. And since then, it's been maybe a year.
Yeah.
So not too long, but so every time they have a show, I get to dance with all of them, and it's been really awesome. So I'm glad I was there that night.
Monica over here came over and told us how to really make this thing happen. Come on over, Monica.
Monica.
Monica, come on over.
It's a family. Get on in here.
Before I book anything, I say, Monica, is this cool?
So
Hey, Monica.
tell a little bit about yourself and how you got with them.
Well, I married this guy.
She married this guy. Yeah. That's how she got charged.
Okay.
In other words, boss.
He didn't like me touching her. That's his whole thing, And that's what
I know
Monica.
him. I know
That's our
him, and
deal.
Eric and him they have a special relationship, and I accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're,
Him and my mom have a special relationship.
Yes, yes. I know she's very upset since the marriage. I'm.
Still pissed, John.
She is. Oh, I'm sorry.
it's a love quadrant.
It is.
Kinks, literally.
Keep it in the family, right?
Right. Yay.
Perfect. Yeah.
How do you
So
get any work done? It just seems like all you do is have fun.
Well, it seems like it's all fun and games, but it's not really. It's just a whole bunch of fucking work.
Oh, a lot of work.
But I mean, if you don't love doing it, you have no business out here.
right.
That's really what it boils down to. I mean, if you don't love doing it, I mean, people will pay you $20, $50 to play here and there. But I mean, a lot of people want you to just come and give them 5 hours worth of shit for exposure. Fuck you guys. You want exposure? Fuck you in your asshole. Fuck you. You know?
And that's a take on the subject press.
Yeah. I have social media accounts too. Fuck you. No, but I mean, this band, we've actually been together. This lineup has been together since 2013. So is that 5 years now? Holy shit, I haven't fired you yet. I figured I'd fired you by now.
Fired, you won't let me go.
You're just stuck.
But the new record is out, and it really reflects what we've done. I mean, the first record, like I said, it was a vanity project. It's a whole bunch of, 6-7 minute songs that nobody's ever gonna play on the radio. They're fun, but I mean, loaded with guitar solos and this, that, and the other. We've managed to keep it loaded with the guitar solos, but put it in like 3-4 minutes.
There you go.
Thanks, John.
Well, tell everybody where they can find your information so that they can follow you, come catch you,
Well-
where they can, get your music.
Our primary source, I mean, we do a whole bunch of Facebook, I mean, we got the Hardway on Facebook. We've got our individual pages, John Holt, Monica Holt, Joe Drock, Coco Klein, Karina Klein, excuse me, April Showers, Eric Jeffries. You can find us on all our individual stuff. I still post everything on the Hardway page. But I mean, bottom line, if you want to find out about local music, it doesn't matter if it's us or anybody else, just come the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're the Hardway. I hope you buy our shit. If not, fuck you. End interview.